pictures of downtown Aarhus and some nice locations to visit in the area here, the old town, the harbour and the old fire station. A very warm welcome to the 2021 TotalEnergies Thomas and Uber Cup Finals, the World Championship for men's and women's team. Here is participating nations, 16 nations in the Uber Cup and 16 nations in the Thomas Cup. There's only 15 in Thomas Cup as England had to withdraw just ahead of the start of the tournament. We are on day 5 of competition here in the magnificent Sears Arena. Here you can see the tournament schedule. The tournament is divided into 2 stages, a group stage and a knockout stage. Day 5 is still the group stages, but the women's team championship Uber Cup will have the draw conducted immediately following the conclusion of the group stage in an hour's time or so, whilst there's still some group stage match is left for Thomas Cup to be played today and tomorrow in the early session. Here is the participating teams in Thomas Cup, divided into 4 groups of 4 teams, play round robin against all teams in the group. Here is the current standings in all the groups here. The 2 best teams progress to the knockout stage, and the winner of each group have the advantage of being seeded in the knockout stage. Tonight, it's night time here in Denmark in tonight's session. We're focusing on the Thomas Cup Group B, as you can see, Germany versus France. Earlier today, Thailand defeated India in a Uber Cup tie, and Spain got a narrow 3-2 victory over Scotland in the afternoon session. So, night time has fallen over the Ceres Sports Park here, as we're waiting for the first players from France and Germany to enter the stadium. Here is the order of play. We start out with first men's singles as usual here, and it's Max Weisskirchen up against the former European champion, European junior champion Toma, Popov. The French team is loaded with European champions. Popov's little brother Christo is in the second men's singles. He's up against the last-minute addition on the German team, Samuel Xiao. Third men's single, Fabian Roth, undefeated so far in this campaign, and so is Arnaud Merclé, his French opponent. Then on to the men's doubles, and we start with the second men's doubles because Popov and Popov, the 2 brothers, they are playing in the first men's double, and that means that they play the last match. Second men's double, Seidel and Völker played the first match against Korea. Now they're up against Delrue and Villiers from France, before Janssen and Lamsfuss, another scratch pair, is up against the Popov brothers. So here is the matchup for the first men's single. Max Weisskirchen was a runner-up in the European Junior Championship back in 2015, lost the final to a certain Anders Antonsen from Denmark. And as I mentioned, Toma, the champion back in 2017. He beat out his third men's single on Merclé in the final. Also won the men's double with Tom Schickel, and the team competition. He was the first non-Dane to accomplish that feat. Here is Max Weisskirchen making his way to court. His second appearance here in Thomas Cup. Played the first match against Korea, but felt a little bit of nausea and could not play in the match against Denmark. Mr. Toma Popov. Toma Junior Popov. Tall player. We've seen more tall players make their entry in the world stage. Victor Axelsen 194, and Toma is definitely up around the same height. As you can see, Popov won the last meeting in Saarlux Open 2020 in a close-fought three-game match. Saarlux Open has now changed its name and is played in early November. Now it's called the Halo Open and has been upgraded, so very comforting that tournaments are upgraded in these COVID-19 times. Weisskirchen, 24 years of age, from Bonn, and one shy of his so far best ranking. 187 centimeters, so he's also a relatively tall player. That's about 6'1". Toma Popov of Bulgarian descent, as you can see. He's born in Sofia, but now lives in Fos-sur-Mer on the southern coast of France, just west of Marseille. Umpire for today's match, Janine Kutze. And service judge is Jakob Sundberg from Denmark. A little bit of technical issues there, getting connected to the internet. I think one of the referees helping out there, so the warm-up is becoming a little bit longer, and gives me a chance to tell you that Toma Junior Popov, even though he was a successful junior, he's actually managed to continue in the senior tournament. He's been in 10 finals so far. That's tough information. He's actually been in 11 finals and won all 11. The last one was in Spain Masters, where he defeated Chico Wadoyo, who's the fourth men's single for Indonesia in this tournament. And Max Weisskirchen, he's got one title from 4 finals. He won the 2021 Portugal International, where he beat another tall player, left-handed Dane, Ditlev Holm, in that match. So I think referee Marcel Schormans got the technical issue fixed, and we're ready to get this first men's single underway. In terms of group standings, both teams have sort of outplayed their role, so they can no longer progress in this Thomas Cup campaign. Lost both their first 2 matches against Korea and Denmark. So they're playing for 3rd spot here and a joint 9th place in Thomas Cup. Germany has participated 9 times previously, and has a quarterfinal as their best. And also goes for France, who finished in the quarterfinal in 2018 in Thailand.
France, represented by Toma Junior Popov. And on my left, Germany, represented by Max Weisskirchen. Germany to serve, love all, play.
So the first point is German.
1 love.
As we get the match underway. I missed that by quite a lot, Max Weisskirchen, and
1-all.
had the chance to call a couple of his matches, and he's a little bit of an unusual player, almost a bohemian playing style. Sometimes when his game is working, he plays absolutely magnificent, and at other times he makes quite a number of errors. There was a picture of the German head coach, Detlef Poster. Weisskirchen played against Korea in the first match for Germany here and lost to Hil Kwang-hee 21-15, 21-13. And that's in contrast to when he played him 2 weeks ago in the Sudirman Cup, where he was leading 19-18 in the decider, eventually ended up losing to Hil 21-19. But yeah, it fluctuates a lot between his top level and his lower level. Max Weisskirchen.
2-3.
The tournament in Spain, where Toma Popov won his last victory. He played absolutely magnificent on that occasion. Also went far in the men's doubles with his kid brother.
3-all.
We both rushed to the net there, anticipated the reply from Popov, did Weisskirchen. If he hit his top level, then he's really difficult to defend against. Good attack from Toma Popov. Very powerful. Missed it.
6-5.
Flat lift from Max Weisskirchen, as we see here. the German coach here. German. Charge of German singles players. As the doubles coach is Danish, Jeppe Ludvigsen.
6-0.
I think from the order of play, we can say that Germans have lined up in the singles as the rankings suggest they should, in terms of fielding the three highest ranked players here in Denmark. Kai Schäfer had to withdraw because of an injury to his big toe joint, so they called on Samuel Schau to replace him. He's seen some action here, so good experience for him. But, two previous matches, the youngster Mathias Kiklitz has played the third men's singles. This time they've moved down Fabian Roth, who won both his men's singles in the two matches against Denmark and Korea. He's in the third single, and I think that's out of respect for Christo Popov, Toma's little brother here. So they feel they have perhaps an outside chance in this men's single here, but it's an uncertain card. They hope that Fabian Roth can get the better of Arnaud Maclé. And France, on their hand, they've also topped their men's single composition. So far it's been either Toma or Christo who's played the men's single, and then they've played the doubles together, so at least one of them only played one match. But here they do double duty, both of them, and the under-17 European champion Alex Danier is sitting out today, so they've moved the normal, the previous two matches, second men's single, Arnaud Maclé down to third. The French doubles is just the regular composition as they played throughout the tournaments, whereas Germany has chosen to split Mark Lamsfuss and Marvin Seidel, who played so brilliantly against Denmark. That's a fantastic drop shot from Max Weisskirchen. So, if we should point out some key matches, this first men's single, of course, but with Popov here as favourite, and then third men's singles between Fabian Roth and Arnaud Maclé. Two doubles could be very, very even, I would suspect. That's well played by Weisskirchen.
9-7.
Matched his match in Finland at the Sudirman Cup 2 weeks ago against Yu Kong Hee. That was an absolutely brilliant match. Could have gone either way.
Service over. 8-9.
Good shot.
Service over. 10-8.
Seems so easy when Max Weisskirchen hits the shuttle. Excellent technical skills. So it's Germany with the advantage here at the mid-game interval. 3 points ahead is Weisskirchen 11-8.
Средата на корта. И най-вече тръгни бързо на мен, когато дигаш, го префърли в другия ъгъл, но малко по-силно удари. Да има игра, вкарай се в играта ти. Не ти чакай той да ти дава.
Yeah. Judging from the body language of the coach, who incidentally is Toma Junior Popov's father.
11-8.
And he wants more action, more investment in the game from his son. That one's going wide.
12-8.
That's too short. There's a challenge called good by the line judge, but I think Toma Popov might have a case here. Let's see what Hawkeye says. Yeah,
Correction out.
wide of
Service over.
the left line.
9-12. Play.
The adjacent court here in Aarhus, they're waiting for Denmark to start their match against Korea. Match in the afternoon session ran a little late, or it was actually the morning session where Indonesia played a marathon match against Chinese Taipei, and that ran more than an hour late, I think 1.5 hours late. So a
13-9.
bit of delay on the center court here in Ceres Arena. Really good start from Max Weisskirchen here. Has played almost error-free. Has at least kept the error rate down. That's one of the creative shots that he's capable of, Max Weisskirchen. There's a lot of players who sort of never attempt shots like this. Here it comes again. And he was ready to follow up, but had Popov gotten the reply over. So when these are successful, then he's tough to play against. One of the things for Popov is to make it hard on the German, make him move and not play from a controlling position. I think his defense is it's vulnerable. But he does not look comfortable at all. Toma Junior Popov. Here's Daniel Hess, who played against Denmark, but sitting out this match here, replaced by Jones Alfie Jansen in the first men double. Fault is called. Yeah. I think it's a good call by Janine Kutz. I think Weisskirchen is obstructing the. Oh, he wasn't. He wasn't. I had the luxury of watching it in replay, and the shot was below the tape, and he was just sort of keeping his racket on his own side. But that happens once in a while. The umpire didn't have that luxury, so interesting to see how Weisskirchen responds mentally to that call. He felt that it was his point, would have gone up 16-10. Yeah, that's a good reply. We've seen previously in this tournament that it's been rather slow playing conditions, difficult to put the shuttle away. It's not a big arena here. It's built for handball and not really too big to the spectator seating or too high to the ceiling. So it's not the arena that makes it slow playing. It has been the shuttles. And I don't know, but I just get a feeling from watching the opening game here that they might be a little bit faster today. That's well placed.
Service over 17-12.
Excellent attack again from Max Weisskirchen, and Toma Popov was totally stranded in the middle of the court. He had no idea whether that was going to go right or left. We got a little glimpse of him here, but he was covering all and nothing. Yeah, another good net game from Max Weisskirchen, really accurate. Again, Popov is there, but he simply can't get it above the tape. Drops down so quickly. Saves that one. Wow. This is not at all what France and the Popov family had hoped for, and I have to say that's not what I expected. See that backhand there? It looks a little bit like something we saw many years ago. The older part of the audience and the viewers, when it was common to play a lot of backhand shots nowadays. Most players try to get below the shuttle and play a forehand. It's gone long. The first game for Max Weisskirchen in Germany. That was an impressive performance by Weisskirchen. He 58th ranked in the world. Excellent performance, and here is confirmation of the score so far, 21-13. Danish fans ready to follow the Olympic champion Vic Traxxas on the adjacent court right now. There'll be limited attention to court 2 that we're on here. But some German spectators who's taking the trip to Aarhus. It's about 70 kilometers to the German border from here.
Second game. Love all.
So Max Weisskirchen with a 1-game advantage. I can tell you that the first meeting he also won the first game a bit closer, 22-20, and then totally got destroyed in the second, 21-7. Good deception on that shot from Weisskirchen, and Popov puts it long.
2 love.
So it's fault on the drive serve from Weisskirchen.
1-2.
Good direct defense. Fantastic deception. But he's also defending himself well now, Toma Popov. Yeah, that's an important rally, I sense.
2-0.
The pace up and survived the attack and initiative from his opponent. And applause from either father or coach. It's difficult to wear two hats at the same time. But he's always been behind his sons, Toma Popov, who was a international player himself from Bulgaria, and his wife was an umpire in the Bulgarian badminton circuit. Having the advantage in this flat game there. He didn't have the correct length on a number of his shots, but still managed to get the advantage there. When Popov didn't get the correct length either, that has been a challenge for the players throughout the early days here of the Thomas Cup tournament. Worldwide. He didn't really believe enough in it. Max Weisskirchen, he was on his way back. But it was a really, really good service return he had launched there. Clever play by the Frenchman. He had a chance to smash on the third last shot, but elected to take a lot of the pace off, sacrifice the pace for balance and the ability to move forward. And I think that's a really, really good plan to put variation into his attacking game. He becomes much more dangerous then, much more unpredictable. Is it a full power smash or a slice, or what is it that I have to defend? Must Max Weisskirchen think? It's a beautiful drop shot.
Service over. 5-all.
Such great technical skills as the German player. Then he lures Popov into attempting a tight net shot from quite a distance away from the net, and he gets much more difficult to get it tight enough. Had it gone over, there would have been a chance for Weisskirchen to spin back. That's fantastic play. Magnificent play. Takes control over the front court, making Popov move in defensive position, and given his body size, it's tough. I've seen it on a number of occasions with Victor Axelsen, pretty much the same height. Popov and Axelsen were a couple of centimeters higher. Little pirouette. That's the way to do it for Popov. Oh, again he misses that one. And he's about to throw his racket. He's not really satisfied with himself. He's standing far away from the net, trying to get it to spin. And that's exactly what Weisskirchen wants him to do, because he's going to miss a lot of those. Gone wide. He's again converting in his attack. Max Weisskirchen. Keeping control, playing it down below the tape on the front court, and once in a while putting Toma Junior Popov on the back court, and he's not really able to exploit it immediately, Popov, so I guess we'll see a lot of battle for the front court coming forward here in this first men's single. Missed that one.
6-9.
Good points for Toma Popov, and for the body language of the last two rallies here. I'm wondering whether Weisskirchen has the stamina to play at this level. Feeling that we could be seeing some mistakes creeping into his game. Yeah, that's well played.
8-9.
Placed smash there. The placement is clearly preferred over a hard smash that's a little bit inaccurate within easy reach of Weisskirchen. Placement of that was in the middle of the left field. Again, placed in the middle. No match for Weisskirchen. And then a mistake from Popov.
Service over. 10-8.
If you can't make the court big for the German player, then it's always going to be difficult, the way I see it. On the other hand, if you can start moving him, you can go the distance in the rallies, then I think Popov will eventually gain momentum. But now we have the interval and a little break for Weisskirchen, and he's 3 points ahead again, just like in the first game. So maybe it's just enough to finish this in straight games. Here is the current score, and they're working hard in the French coaching camp.
Ti non čekaš ti spokojno, imamo vrtipero po finetu, so njegov gore, diagonal brz, ti nekaj spin, da ti je ugrati.
Yeah.
11-8.
Very animated Toma Popov, senior, as he takes his seat in the coaching chair. Yeah, that's exactly what he can't afford, giving away these easy points. I felt that he was on the right track when he went from 5 to 7, or was it 6 to 8? Toma Popov, that was some of the right stuff. Oh, look at that drop shot. Look how close to the net it lands. It's a foot ahead of the double service line there. Beautiful play by Weisskirchen. He's got to stand his ground in the defense, Popov, and he's got to play it over the German player so he cannot intercept. Big mistake. We also see that a lot of Popov's shot is passing the first service line of Max Weisskirchen, and that means that the court is not so big for the German. So important to be able to drag your opponent an extra step towards the net. Oy. That's well played. An all-star with a flick serve that looked like he surprised himself. Toma Popov that he was flicking. Got good touch in the defense if Popov cannot get his attacks a bit closer to the sidelines. Max Weisskirchen stands calm and collected and just reaches out for it. The applause you can hear is directed towards Court 1, where Vichaksis has won the first game.
14-11.
It could be very costly. It's a second easy point that he's gifted Toma Popov. Again, relatively easy point for Weisskirchen. Happily accepted. So, a little towel down here. Ooh, that had to think about it. It stayed on the German side. Small margins. Missed it, and it's all square now here in the second game. Oi. position, but fantastic save. And then suddenly injecting pace into the rally there. Max Weisskirchen. Yeah, realizes that this is not at all going to go long. Not so often that you manage to change your mind in that late position and then still win the rally. It's morally comforting for the German. It's just what he needed here, as Popov was just caught up after trailing by 5 points at 13-8. A very close finish here in the second game. It's gone long. He did well to get to that defense in the backhand side. Weisskirchen. Well placed smash, but the follow up inaccurate. He's not looking too confident. Popov Senior. Players are taking the time in between the rallies now. He doesn't have the accuracy at the moment. He hasn't had it in the whole match, in my opinion. Toma Popov, he's still in it, but he needs to get something going. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. 19-15. They look a little bit disheartened. Toma Popov here. Short clear. And match points has arrived for Max Weisskirchen. He's really played well, taking his chances, put Toma Popov under pressure. I certainly didn't have him as the favorite going into this match. There were possibilities, but if he's to win it, it's happening much easier than I would have expected. Good block. Oh, good save again. And the net game wins it for Max Weisskirchen. An almost perfect match by the German number one.
Next one by Germany, 21-13, 21-15.
Yeah. Greeted by his coach, Xian Wang. Must be very satisfied. A convincing win for Weisskirchen. Here's the last rally. Look at those net exchanges. Did good to get that back. And the courage to still play at the net won him the match. is of course satisfied, got revenge for the defeat last year in Saarbrücken. And the score 21-13, 21-15 in 49 minutes. Yeah, understandably satisfied with his performance here. And next match coming up after the highlights from the first men's singles is the second men's single. Samuel Zhao up against another Popov, the Kip brother, Christo. So situated in the Marseilles forest, the Ceres sports park here with football stadium, cycling track, and the Ceres arena in the middle here with the